Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. In this one, we are going to be taking a first look at the new cup they announced on Saturday, this past weekend, on Silph GG. And this month's, well, June's cup, I should say, is going to be the Rainbow Cup. So, very interesting turnout here we have. In this video, we're going to be going over all the details regarding the Rainbow Cup, and then we're going to take a look at PvPoke and PokeBattler to see what exactly is going to be the initial top meta Pokemon. So let's get right into the Rainbow Cup here. So as all the other cups, this one's going to be running from the 1st of June to the 30th of June. And I believe the open qualifier tournament at GoFest, that's going to be held at Friday at 8 p.m. I believe was the time I saw on the tournament page. That open qualifier is actually going to be this cup, so you definitely want to prepare for that if you're going to GoFest, and if you want some other way to qualify into the World Tournament happening on Saturday. So yeah, this is a good chance to do that. So let's get right into this. So this is actually the Silph Arena's 6th cup they've had. And boy, has the time has the time flown by, guys. Yeah, the Rainbow Cup is a 5-typed cup featuring the colorful species from Kanto and Johto regions of the Pokemon world. There are no new format changes from May's Nightmare Cup, and no specific bans are employed, but for the first time, only feature generations are eligible. Here's what you need to know. So right off the bat, we know Kanto and Johto region Pokemon are the only ones allowed. And there's going to be actually 5 types. This is the first time we've had a tournament with 5 types, I believe, besides, regionals. I believe this is the first one outside of regionals that has had 5 types. For Nightmare we only had 3, and then the others we had 4, I believe. So yeah, rules for the Rainbow Cup. Competitors will bring a team of 6 as usual. Matches are played in Great League as usual. And here are the types that are permitted. We have fire, electric, bug, grass, and water. So we're going to be seeing a lot of love for Charizard, a lot of love for Beedrill, for Raichu, for Venusaur, and Meganium, and also Typhlosion, Fortress, and Blastoise, if I haven't mentioned that already. And also, we might be seeing some Feraligatr in the mix as well. Only Pokemon from the 1st and 2nd generation, aka Kanto and Johto, are permitted. And this specifies that you can't use any of the Alolan Pokemon in Gen 7, I believe that is. And there's no bans, so any legendary or mythical from Gen 1 and 2 are permitted. And there are no single species bans in Rainbow Cup, which is nice to see. I don't see anything like really breaking here. Like, there's nothing too overpowered in my opinion. This is definitely a sound cup in my opinion. And of course, only one of each Pokemon species is permitted, and arena rules will be followed in all other particulars. And so I'm sure all you guys know how to compete. You can take a look at this tournament map here and find the tournaments that are close to you. And yeah, you guys know all the FAQs here. So now let's get into PvPoke and see what we got here for Rainbow Cup. So right off the bat, placing in the #1 spot here, we have Charizard with Fire Spin Blast Burn, aka the move from the community, which is Legacy now, and Dragon Claw. So if you don't have one, I highly recommend you post on your Facebook or your Discord, whatever app you use to communicate. You should definitely try to get your hands on one. It's going to be useful in the future as well. And we next in the #2 spot, we have Fortress. Let's actually take a look at Charizard's favorite matchups first. We see obviously Venusaur Fortress is going to be 2 times weak. since it's bug and steel. Meganium, Beedrill, and Scyther. And then its top counters are going to be very interesting. So we got the rock types, we got the water types, and yeah. And then we had number 3. We got Venusaur here with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Sludge Bomb. Another Pokemon you should probably get your hands on if you haven't. Then we got Typhlosion with Shadow Claw, interesting. Blast Burn and Solar Beam. So there's gonna be very few chances you're gonna get the Solar Beam, but it could pay off if you have the energy in like a no shield scenario. Then we have Meganium, which is making another comeback here with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Earthquake. Going to be very good against that Fortress. And you know, a lot of the other poison types like Beedrill. Caesar is part steel, so that'll be super effective. And yeah, that's going to be a nuke to a lot of Pokemon in here. And then next we have Beedrill, which is finally in a top spot in a cup here. It's going to be running Poison Jab, X-Scissor, and Sludge Bomb, but it seems to me that you're definitely going to want X-Scissor, but then Aerial Ace and Sludge Bomb is your choice. Aerial Ace obviously is going to cover the Meganium well, but so is X-Scissor, so that's all preference. All 3 of these moves will be super effective against the grass types, so that's huge coverage. Quagsire we have next at number 7 with Mud Shot, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. Sludge Bomb is optional, and Acid Spray just apparently has no viability here. And we got Ninetales with Fire Spin, Flamethrower, and Psyshock. Wow, look at that move pool. Oh my goodness. This is awesome to see Ninetales finally here. Then we have Ivysaur, which is really interesting. Vine Whip, Sludge Bomb, and Power Up is the preferred moveset. Then we have Azumarill, of course, making another spot here in the Rainbow Cup. We have Bubble, Ice Beam, and Play Rough. And you see those counters, obviously. You guys are probably very well knowing of those counters. Then we have Mantine here, which is going to be 4 times weak to Electric. You're going to want... Wow, it actually has several fast moves that are good. But by the percentages, it looks like you're going to want Wing Attack, Aerial Ace, and Ice Beam. And yeah, you're just going to get absolutely owned by the Electric type since you are 4 times weak. But as you see, it has some nice coverage here against the Grass, Bug, and the Fire types. It will be resisting Fire types and Bug types. Grass will be neutral, I believe. Then we have Magneton here with another moveset that's Legacy, Thundershock, Discharge, and interesting, it's gonna prefer Zap Cannon. Maybe that's just over Discharge, I'm not sure, but yeah. If you don't have a Legacy, I highly recommend you get one. Then we have Kingdra here making it in with Dragon Breath, Outrage, and yeah, Hydro Pump, I guess. Then we have the Raichu, which I absolutely love, with Thundershock, Wild Charge, and either Thunder Punch or Brick Break. We got this Mad Cargo here with Rock Throw, Stone Edge. It's going to do work against those Fire, Flying, and Bug types. Then we have Raikou, wow. Very cool. With Thundershock, Wild Charge, Shadow Ball. This I know for a fact Raikou can do some really good damage. Then we have Executor making a show here with Confusion, which is Legacy, Bullet Seed, and Seed Bomb, and Solar Beam. We have Lantern making another spot here with Water Gun or Charge Beam, and Thunderbolt, and either Thunder or Hydro Pump. I would say go for Hydro Pump there. Then we got Heracross, a regional making it in with Counter, Mega Horn, Close Combat. I'm gonna start reading through these faster. Scyther with Fury Cutter, X Scissor, Bug Buzz. Victory Bell with Razor Leaf, Leaf Blade, Sludge Bomb. Caesar with Fury Cutter, X Scissor, Night Slash. Very cool. Blastoise, let's go. With Water Gun, Hydro Cannon, Ice Beam. Venomoth with Bug Bite, Poison Fang, Silverwind. 2 legacy moves in there. Electabuzz, surprisingly, with Thunder Shock, Thunder Punch, and Thunder. Then we have Yanma, which is really interesting here with Wing Attack, Ancient Power, and Silverwind. That will be really cool to see in action, I feel like. Then we have Celebi here, which I actually have under 1500. Wow, with Confusion, Psychic, and Dazzling Gleam. That's going to be really interesting, actually. We'll see how that comes into play. Then we have Gloom, Razor Leaf, Sludge Bomb, Moonblast. Tentacruel with Poison Jab, Acid Spray, and Hydro Pump. Slowbro with Confusion, Ice Beam, and Water Pulse. Gyarados with Dragon Breath. Wow. Crunch and Outrage. That's really interesting to see. And then I'm going to stop right here because after this it just gets lower and lower. Almastar with Mud Shot, Rock Slide, and Ancient Power. So that's crazy. So yeah, you have a lot of options in this cup for sure. I feel like this is a really well balanced cup. It's not going to be as rock, paper, scissors as like Nightmare. But, you know, if you have that 4x weakness like Mantine, you're definitely going to want to watch out for the electric types. But overall, this is definitely pretty balanced, you know. Everything has a great check to it. Charizard has great checks with the rock and the water types. The water types have the electric types and the grass types. The grass types have the fire types and the bug types. Anything that's poison is covered by Quagsire or a fire type because a lot of the poisons are also part grass. So yeah, really well balanced cup here. I applaud the Silph Arena for creating this cup. I definitely like how this looks right now. Alright, so let's finish off this video with Poke Battlers. So we're just looking at the top 24 rounded Pokemon here. Comparing the websites together. I mean, they both do really great work, but yeah, there's clearly some differences in the top 24 here. But yeah, let's take a look. Azumarill is actually ranked number 1 with the highest win percentage at 63.6%. It's going to be running Bubble, Ice Beam, and Play Rough. Number 2, they have Kingdra. We already went over the movesets for all these pretty much. Number 3, they have Venusaur, Mantine at number 4, Quagsire at number 5, Ivysaur 6, Fortress 7, Poliwrath 8, Lantern 9, 10 we have Gloom. Lapras, which we haven't seen on PvP Poke, is actually rank 11 with Ice Shard, Surf, and Dragon Pulse. We have Venomoth here with Confusion, Silverwind, and Poison Fang at number 12. Meganium at 13. Slowbro at 14. Bayleaf at 15, really interesting there, with Razor Leaf, Ancient Power, and Grass Knot. That could definitely catch people off guard. Raikou again. Magneton with 2 legacy moves. Weepinbell with Razor Leaf, Sludge Bomb, and Seed Bomb. Tentacruel, Victory Bell with Razor Leaf, Leaf Blade, and Acid Spray. Electrode, wow, with Spark, Thunderbolt, and Hyper Beam. Politoed here with Mudshot, which is Legacy, I believe. Surf, and then Blizzard. Then we have Raichu, Legacy again. And then we have Blastoise at 24th. So, again, really interesting top Pokemon in the meta here. I am a little late to this video, but sorry guys, I had a really action-packed weekend last weekend. I was busy literally the entire day on Saturday, and then when I got home, I checked and saw Silph Arena had posted their new cup, and I was just way too tired to make a video. And then on Sunday, I had another Nightmare Cup, which I'll be having out on Wednesday probably. I know I said I would have it out Monday, which is today, the day I'm recording this. Well, it's actually Tuesday now. But yeah, I just had another action-packed day. I did Nightmare, and then I did Torture Community Day, and I didn't get home until 8. I needed to eat and relax. And yeah, I never got to making that video. But I did edit and post the Battles versus Maddie F Baby, which if you guys haven't watched that yet, check it out. And yeah, we're finally making a first look video at the Rainbow Cup. I definitely am going to be covering it this week some more, maybe with some practice battles or a Rainbow Cup analysis video on the Rainbow Cup meta and what I think it's going to look like going into June. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are preparing. Obviously, I'm going to keep coming at you guys with some more regionals. I think we're pretty much done with Nightmare for the month. We're going to post one more cup that I actually won here in the next few days as well. And yeah, we're just going to continue posting regionals until regionals are over, which is the 26th. And then I'll have my regionals video up after the 26th because that's when mine is. So probably have that on the 27th or so. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my initial thoughts on the Rainbow Cup. And I hope you guys are excited. So if you haven't already, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. And we are getting closer and closer, guys, to our goal for 500 subscribers this month. If you've been watching for a while now and you haven't subscribed, please hit that sub button and hit that bell notification to be notified every single time I upload a new video. And yeah, I'll be bringing you guys a lot more Pokemon Go content regarding PvP this coming week. So expect some more Rainbow, expect a Nightmare win video, and expect some more regionals. So until next video, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one, and peace out.